Welcome back. In the words of Snoop Dogg, greetings, loved ones. Let's take a journey. Hannah's here. Welcome, Hannah. I'm baby Spice. What's up, MetLife Stadium? So glad to be back. Thanks. This is In Other Words. I'm your host, Jules Grillo, and in the words of Dua Lipa, did a full 180. Do you get it?
I
Because I
get
did
it.
a full 180.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys keep me young. Speaking of youth, let's talk about Bernie. Bernie Sanders complimented Fidel Castro because socialism recognizes socialism. That's like if Dumbledore recognized Voldemort because he gave his Death Eaters benefits like dental. Like, come on. Like most men in my life, he was doing so well until he opened his mouth. Everyone's gotten this totally wrong, though. He didn't say Fidel. He said fiddle. Bernie is a notorious lover of folk, and Vermont's orchestra is so well known. Like, you guys are being so quick to judge. Speaking of judgment, the judge ruled Weinstein guilty. Many people were confused about the announcement, claiming that they thought Weinstein was already guilty, in jail, or dead. Hey, me too. As Weinstein was ruled guilty, at the same time at the Caesars, the French Oscars, Roman Polanski won Best Director, so truly a really emotional roller coaster for creeps this week. Weinstein is reported to be going stir crazy in the hospital where he was awaiting his sentence. Does he think jail's gonna be better? Like, this is all fine for me because the only Harvey that I stan is Steve. Let's hear it for Steve Harvey. Guilty is the word of the week because Senator Chuck Schumer has responded guilty as charged to the claims that he has spent almost $9,000 on Junior's cheesecakes over the past decade. No taxpayer money was used to pay for these desserts. However, we'll see how much taxpayer money was taken to pay for his diabetes medication. Ooh. A man was sentenced to 72 years in prison after the body of his missing son was found encased in concrete in his storage unit. And while there was some speculation on the case, there was some pretty concrete evidence against him. Speaking of white men doing things they should not be doing, Trump decided to switch things up in India and wear a yellow power tie. Honestly, it was a smart choice. It kind of lightened up his tan. So that he didn't look like he was doing brown face in front of the Taj Mahal. Oy. Trump travels halfway across the world to say hi to India, but my dad won't acknowledge my existence. So Trump threw rose petals over a memorial while on a trip to India. I think he stole that from The Bachelor.
Did somebody say India?
Jay,
You know
what are you doing here?
You know what The Bachelor stole from me?
What?
My sanity.
Oh?
Yeah. Wait for the prompter. I just really need to get this off my chest. First of all, how can Madison give Peter an ultimatum? He's dating 2 other girls. How can you just pick him to pick you before the finale? But he said he loves Madison too, so I see both sides. Plus, by the time Kelsey got sent home, I was starting to like her. And this girl behind Champagne Gate, and oh, don't get me even started on Victoria F. Can you spell toxic? Because I don't think she can. Plus, she wore a White Lives Matter shirt. Look it up. What is wrong with all these girls? And who does Peter's mom cry about? And what does Chris Harrison tell Peter before the final rose? And does she end up with the producer?
I don't know what you're That was great, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Jules, there are just too many questions. It's making me bonkers. It's making me crazy. It's turning me into Ronan.
I understand the feeling. That's how I feel when I see Al Gore.
Chris Harrison, make me the next Bachelor.
Jay, I believe in you, but I really doubt that Chris Harrison is watching In Other Words right now.
You don't think he's watching this show right now?
No.
What was it all meant for?
All right, we'll be right back. Please. I'm Jules. That's me, Jules Grillo. Hi. I'm Jules. Jules Grillo. Hi. I actually think I've seen you around. I sometimes see you pass outside my door through my peephole. One of many. Ew. The coronavirus has complete change of subject. The coronavirus has made its debut in the U.S. and you know what that means, Darwin time. Everyone seems to hate the virus, but I have some sympathy for it. I have also been described as a disease with no known cure. Thanks, Pastor Rick. Let's bring in our sickness-themed correspondents. First, it's our very own Scarlet Fever, Jenna. Next one and only, sickle cell anemia, Justina. Hey, girl. And finally, last but not least, it's cholera, Quinn. Were you there the whole time?
Yeah. All right, let's get it started. It's been rough on the Oregon Trail. A lot of people are stressing the importance of washing your hands and other sanitary habits. But I'm doing the opposite. My tongue is gonna touch every surface I can get my buds onto to train my immune system like Rocky.
I mean, it scares me that my lavender-scented Bath & Body Works hand sanitizer is the only thing that stands between me and a life-threatening disease.
The virus is more deadly among children and the elderly, so basically the universe's way of exterminating the boomers.
I can't wait for these coronavirus jokes to age poorly because we died making memes. Wake up, sheeple.
The first death from coronavirus has been confirmed in Washington State, and I'm not surprised. I mean, no one takes showers or washes their hands there. They all just kind of stand in the rain and wait to rinse off, so.
Good thing this country has free healthcare for everyone, right? Right? Wait, guys.
Also, five-time Grand Slam tennis champion Maria Sharapova retired at 32 with a net worth of nearly $195 million and is looking forward to her new life of lingering over a cup of coffee in the morning. Quirky. Okay, so that means that I have about 12 years to apply to internships, get my degree, apply for jobs, get an agent, get a job, relocate, rent a house, marry someone, have a kid, get a divorce, probably get a haircut somewhere in there, maybe put in my 2 weeks notice, and if I become successful with Sharapova, retire by 32. So what do we think? That's doable or what?
Well, Maria Sharapova has never broken a racket in her career. I've also never broken a racket, so I'm not impressed.
Maria Sharapova retires from tennis. Her legal Latin name is the other famous tennis player that's not Serena Williams and Emma Stone in that movie.
When Trump was asked about Sharapova's retirement, he promised no collusion.
In response to her retirement, tennis fans tweeted Sharapova's most famous quote of all time. Oh!
Now, Sharapova caused a racket when she retired from her beloved sport. I mean, I don't fault her. Her net worth is baller. I mean, farewell, Maria. She keeps serving.
Maria Sharapova was such a dope tennis player. So sad to see her retire. Oh, sorry. I meant to say she doped as a tennis player. Sorry. Moving on, Bob Iger steps down as Disney CEO. I blame the fact that he was a TVR major, just too impractical.
So apparently Walt Disney's head will be returning to take charge in the company. Yeah.
Bob Iger has finally stepped down since realizing there were no more companies left to buy.
I mean, students at IC are currently lamenting over this loss, since Bob Iger working at Disney definitely guaranteed them all jobs.
Now who's going to be the main speaker at the Spark meeting at the end? Like, what are we going to do?
Move over, old man Iger. David Muir is the face of Ithaca College now. Take that, boomers.
Now that Iger has stepped down as Disney's CEO, Ithaca's most famous alum is Giorgio A. Tsilakis, the head member of Ancient Aliens.
Disney Plus has now changed its name to Disney Minus.
I mean, no one knows why, the real reason why Bob Iger stepped down, but I have some suspicions about what happened. Bob Iger was pocketing the money that should have gone into the ride repair. The Mickey Mouse mascot was going to come forward as a whistleblower, but Iger was able to pay him off with a movie deal and the agreement to step down. So, there's that.
I heard that not Iger was willing to pay for Disney Plus subscription. That or Iger is preparing to be the next Bachelor.
I heard Bob Iger stepped down to accept a far more prestigious position, Dean of the Roy H. Park School of Communications.
That's right. Bob Iger and Dean Gajewski are on this episode of Job Swap. Thanks to our correspondents, and we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to In Other Words. Now, here on the show, we like to make fun of, we like to make a lot of jokes about good old Donny Boy down in the White House. But for this week's new weekly segment that we're only doing once, we thought it'd only be fair that we give every president the roast treatment. This time, I'm looking at you, Franklin Pierce. Joining me today are fellow presidential nerd and co-head writer Chris, who once again wrote himself into this and has a completely different podium than the rest of us. Hannah and Ronan, who have no idea what they're walking into, and also have comically different podiums. Let's jump right into it. George Washington, got us off to a good start, but you had slaves, so knock it off.
John Adams, weird proportioned man, but Paul Giamatti kind of hot though.
Thomas Jefferson, Louisiana Purchase, cut it out.
James Madison, short king, I respect that, but stop coughing.
James Monroe, heir of good feelings, would pass a vibe check.
John Quincy Adams, living in daddy's shadow.
Andrew Jackson, you shot a man, that's pretty baller, not gonna lie. Also, Trail of Tears, knock it off.
Martin Van Buren looks like someone played pin the tail on the president, played the hair, pin the hair on the president, and messed up big time.
William Henry Harrison, pneumonia, you're weak. Only last 31 days, step it up, come on.
John Tyler, no.
James Black Polk, you were president number 11, and 11 is my favorite number, so we simply have to stand.
Zachary Taylor, die because of sour milk. Lactose, I'm intolerant.
Millard Fillmore, I like to call him Fillard Millmore. Best name, 10 out of 10 president.
Franklin Pierce, hot but didn't do anything. Ex-boyfriend material.
James Buchanan, thought he was a character from The Great Gatsby.
Abraham Lincoln, I heard he was a liar. Shouldn't have gone to the theater. Cool hat. Just don't sit in front of me at the movies next time. Thanks, Grandpa.
Andrew Johnson, impeached. Better luck next time.
Ulysses S. Grant, should have let Texas stay annexed. Bad call, my guy.
Rutherford B. Hayes, cool beard, big fan.
James A. Garfield, like the cat, but one likes lasagna and the other got shot.
Chester A. Arthur, more like Chester A. Mutton chops. Kinda hot though.
Grover Cleveland, get out of here.
Benjamin Harrison, 2 first names, what the deal?
Grover Cleveland, I said get out of here.
William McKinley, you were assassinated.
Theodore Roosevelt. Robin Williams in Night at the Museum was better.
William Howard Taft, curviest president, William Howard Dummy Thick Taft.
Woodrow Wilson, he had 14 okay ideas.
Warren G. Harding, mean eyebrows. Also, pretty forgettable. Get out of here.
Calvin Coolidge, no way you're really that cool. Shut up.
Herbert Hoover, hot damn, Great Depression, not hot.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt, stood up for the people, but sat through it all.
Harry S. Truman, should have been Harriet Tubman. Am I right, lady?
Dwight D. Eisenhower, second best Dwight, did not have a beet farm. 0 out of 10.
John F. Kennedy, hot but my man's be cheating, shoulda ducked.
Lyndon B. Johnson, LBJ, I prefer BLTs.
Richard Nixon, no joke. Perfect president. Nothing wrong here. Keep up the good work.
Gerald Ford, would be kind of hot if his name wasn't Gerald.
Jimmy Carter, peanut farmer, that's nuts.
Ronald Reagan did a movie with a monkey, and it wasn't even Harambe.
George H.W. Bush, disappointed in Jeb.
Bill Clinton, hot, but my man's be cheating in the Oval Office?
George W. Bush, Justice for America's sweetheart, Al Gore, baby!
Barack Obama, I love you, and I miss you.
Donald Trump, and we're done with this segment.
We're done with this segment now. I wonder who will join the ranks of these men in November. Thanks for sticking with us. We'll be right back.
America.
Dude, you know what would be so cool?
a melodica club.
Really?
Yeah, and like, if we get the school to like sponsor it, we could like get a budget for free pizza once a week.
Oh, huh? And like, you wouldn't need a melodica. You could just show up and like vibe.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
melodica state of mind.
I think we need to do this.
Yeah, we need to go upstairs and get this officiated right now.
Right now. Let's do it.
Yeah,
let's do it. Want to hit?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so we're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna talk to the club masters about our melodica club. We're gonna get some free pizza. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go. Actually, maybe we should not do this right now. Maybe we should like not bother them. We could like go to the pub, find some like-minded individuals.
Oh, we could like indoctrinate and recruit them.
Yeah, recruit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you join our melodica club?
Okay. Cool. It's fine. No,
Would you join our melodica club? Would you join our melodica club?
Of course, I would love to see the melodica. Go on, hit me up, all right.
Would you join our melodica club?
It's, if you want, we have free pizza on Fridays. We play a lot of tunes. It's a great time. That's not cute. You know, up.
Would you join our melodica club?
You know Adele? I don't. It's a great time.
Yeah, melodica club. Would you join our melodica club?
What is?
So we're gonna meet. We're gonna meet every Friday.
Yeah.
We're gonna eat some pizza and we're gonna play some melodica.
Yeah, this is a melodica. Like that chord? I didn't, but we can work on it.
I feel like it kind of sounds like a cult.
No, it's not a call. It's not a call. It's just a group of like-minded individuals worshiping really liking our melodicas and pizza.
Okay.
Excuse me. Would you like to join our melodica club? That was. It's okay. Kind of hurt, man.
Oh,
Kind of hurt.
join the melodica club?
Do you want to join our melodica club?
I'm sorry, I don't know how to play the xylophone.
You don't need to. It's a melodica.
I'm sorry.
It's free pizza on Fridays. We're like-minded individuals. I lost her. Ready?
We want to start up. We'll do a slow burn on this one. Slow burn. Be like, hey, do you guys like pizza?
Yeah. Hey. Do you guys like pizza?
I'm allergic to cheese. Nope.
So what about pizza?
We don't like it at all. I hate pizza. You can leave. Thank you.
What about melodicas?
No.
It's okay. This is lactose intolerant.
So as you guys heard, we're kind of like recruiting people for our melodica club. Would either of you like to be our supreme lead? I mean,
The president of the club?
You have a little bit of president.
I'm already the president of another club, and it's a lot. Maybe he could.
so you're saying you couldn't reserve all of your time to our melodica club?
Probably not.
Maybe like 90%.
Would you want 90%?
We need 100% of your time.
I can't give that.
What about you?
I don't know how to play a melodica, but if you want to make a band, I play guitar.
I'll get back to you on that.
Okay. Hello, good sir.
Hello, would you like to join our melodica club?
Are you interested? Oh yeah. Oh, do you like this? It's okay. Take it low.
Oh no, we didn't like the mic. All right. Well, that was fun.
That was good.
We got a lot of followers. I mean, club members. We got a potential supreme president. A lot of people liking the melodica. Not a lot of people liking the pizza.
Yeah.
But we will see you guys next time. Don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
At all. What's up, Smellies? Welcome back to In Other Words. College. Ever heard of it? You know, kind of like that thing you did for 13 years of your life where you were forced to sit at a desk and learn stuff for 7 hours a day, but this time you get to pay for it. Yeah. Woo! College tuition at American universities has increased significantly over the years, and each semester, as my student debt continues to grow and blossom like a beautiful flower, I find myself wondering, do you think I should somehow con my lover, Al Gore, to pay off my loans? With Pete Buttigieg's facial hair out of the running now, college debt has become what I would consider the number 2 most important issue at the Democratic debates. The biggest issue, of course, being, and will always be, why Tom Steyer never uses his billions of dollars to buy a new tie. Like, literally any other tie. Why did that man only have one tie? And why was it the same print as my grandma's linen pajamas? Tom. While Warren and Sanders argued over their plans to pay off student loans the same way my grandparents argue about the difference between coronavirus and Corona beer, I got to thinking. What do colleges do with all the money that they collect through tuition and donations? The answer comes down to college endowments. Basically, all the money colleges have sit around untaxed while broke college students like us eat air for lunch and take naps for dinner. Harvard alone has an endowment of $39.2 billion. Just for some perspective, that's as much money that it could pay full tuition for every Harvard student for the next 100 years. Alternatively, that money could also buy Tom Steyer approximately 980 million new ties. So, Tom! When you add up every college in the U.S., the endowment equals $616 billion altogether. But each school only spends about 5% of that money each year. And because of these universities, either are nonprofits or government entities, they get multi-billion-dollar tax breaks annually as well. To make matters worse, colleges have spent the last century investing their money into various stocks and bonds. As more colleges invested in stocks, endowment size became a competition between elite schools in the same way that Silly Band's collections were compared back in elementary school. Simpler times. The investment colleges make have also been a problem. Cornell invests its endowment into fossil fuel industry, an issue that has led students to protest at the university. And I get why they're upset. They're telling kids they can change the world and build a better future while also investing in companies that plan to burn the planet to a crisp. Hey, where do we go from here, though? Should colleges themselves be doing more to provide students with aid, or should funding for student debt programs come from Wall Street taxes, like Bernie suggests? And what should we do about investments that are bad for the environment? And also, what should Tom Steyer do so that I can get him a new tie? I want to send him some new ones. I digress. In other words, it's our money and our education. Maybe we should, well, I don't know, have a say where it goes. Thanks for watching our show. We'll see you next time. I'm Jules Grillo.